This is so exciting! Anchor alarm.
Get ready to put the boat in gear, okay? Not yet, not yet.
Okay. Sometimes I'll just pre-make a sandwich, but because it's not very swelly today, I'm going to make a full-blown salad because Michael's hungry, really hungry. He's been up all night. So here's the finished product. We've got some fried fish, some snapper, was that?
Yes.
Some homemade coleslaw, some delicious Honeycrisp apples, boiled egg, lettuce, and cucumber with some dressing. So bon appetit. You go.
We are on our way to the Berry Islands. We left at 4 a.m. from Highborn Key in the Exumas, and we arrived at roughly 8 o'clock, around 8:30 at the Brown's fuel dock in Nassau. Fueled up, we got out of there, and we were out the other end of Nassau, past the cruise liners, and now we're on our way to the Berry Islands at 9 a.m. That is fantastic. That was a very quick turnaround. We wanted to do that because the waves are going to build today, and right now we've got we have some big swells, but it's slowly getting built up. We can see it. She's I don't know what that is, but it's a good one. Joe, I might need you just to put it in gear.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on. Maybe we're okay. It looks like a tuna.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at that blackfin. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Beautiful. Can we put it in gear?
No, we're good. That's a nice blackfin, huh?
Yeah. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh.
That's a beautiful blackfin, yeah.
Good golly.
Look at that one.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that pretty? Okay, can you pass me the gaff? Yeah. Oh, man.
Holy cow. What do you want me to do? Anything? Oh my God!
Isn't that a beaut?
That is unbelievable! Holy cow!
I'm gonna get that hook out of him. Uh-oh.
Pliers?
Yeah.
You got him?
He's gonna start bleeding bad here, so.
Put him in the bucket.
Oh, there we go. That came out easier than I thought. Okay. You ready? What do you think of that beast, huh?
That is spectacular.
So I'm pretty sure this is a yellowfin. It's not a blackfin now I got him out of the water. It's a beautiful fish.
Okay, give us the play-by-play of what happened.
Oh, it was amazing. I was just looking out the window, and I've been looking for birds, you know, the whole time. I've actually got the bird radar on right now. I've got it set to bird, and I've been looking, and I haven't seen any birds. And then all of a sudden, there's a flock of terns, it looked like, and one frigate bird. And the terns were diving down. Nothing was hitting the water, But I changed course and I went downwind towards them. And as soon as I ran through where the birds were, bang, we had a hookup. And it wasn't a blackfin. I thought it was when I looked in the water. I was so excited when I pulled it out. I think I still thought it was it. But then I started having a closer look. It was a beautiful yellowfin. Probably around, I'm going to guess around 24 pounds. It could be 22. But, oh, that's actually my very first yellowfin I've caught. I've seen guests catch them, but I've never had the privilege of catching a yellowfin. So, oh my God, we are going to have just an absolute feast tonight of sashimi, and then the next night we'll have grilled tuna, and again sushi for lunch, and then grilled tuna the next day. Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah. See, the backbone prevents you from going all the way down. See, look at this now.
Beautiful nose.
Mm-hmm. You got a creature like this gives its life to you. At least you can do is honor it by
using
not
every inch
and not wasting it. There's the belly fat too. Use that. There's a little bit there. So there's a little bit on this side too. You see that? Just a little bit beside that bone.
Oh my gosh, that's still amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might just, here's just one piece off the lower part, you know. I mean, look at that. This is
a delicacy for those who. I know
that's really good.
It's your favorite thing in the world, I think.
Mm-hmm. When you dip it in the salt water, it's almost like soy sauce because it's salty. Michael caught a yellowfin tuna this afternoon. Amazing. And I am going to do some sushi rolls. I just wanted to show you how I do that. So first what I do is I boil the sushi rice and then I sweeten it with some coconut sugar. You can use brown sugar, white sugar, and a little bit of rice vinegar. So I pour about 2 tablespoons of that in the cooked sushi rice and I mix that up. And that sweetens the rice up a little bit, which we like. Then I get a sheet of seaweed, of nori, and I put it on the rolling mat, which I have covered completely in saran wrap so it doesn't stick. And I'm going to do rice with tuna, and I'm going to roll it, and then later I'm going to do some veggie rolls as well. So we put down the seasoned rice on the seaweed, on the nori. Then you put down, you can do this in whatever order you want. Mine aren't super pretty. Put down your little slice of tuna. Is that enough, Michael? I don't know, you always want a bit more.
You put on as much tuna as you want.
Okay. And it does stick to the fingers, so I keep a bowl of water close by. And then you roll it. Now the key to rolling it is you take the mat and you roll it up. Is you dampen the sushi with the nori with your hand, and you roll it tight. And then you unroll it. Might need a little more water. And then I am going to make a knife wet, the blade wet, and the first one's always a bit funky looking. So we get to eat that. And actually I don't usually cut it on the mat, I usually cut it on a cutting board.
How come I never see those funky pieces? Is that because you always eat them before they get to the table? Okay.
And so that's kind of how they look. When you go to a proper sushi place, the tuna's in the middle. Mine's on the outside because I'm not rolling it properly, but it basically tastes the same when you're chewing on it.
I think you do a great job. I've seen some rolls that are just disasters. I think you do a fantastic job at this.
There you go. So we get those lined up. We're going to add them to the ones we have. And
You and I eating all those?
I don't see how we can. It's such a ridiculous amount of sushi, and we haven't even barely touched what we have.
Well, I'll do my best.
And then we add wasabi.
Yeah.
And a little bit of wasabi. That's the hot sauce, hot paste. And kikumen soy sauce. And I'll just show you how I eat them on the ones that are not very nice. Dip. Really good.
We've been taking this water and filling the buckets, and then we just take a funnel and we pour it into our fresh water tank. It's amazing how quickly it fills up. Filling all our water bottles. And then the pails that I have here, we're going to use that and fill the freshwater tank and our portable water tank.
Excellent.
I'm going to use this one here. Can you hold on to this?
Yep.
And then I'm going to pour this one in. Might as well fill that one. Stops raining, I'll open up the window and oh, I just figured out what that is. That's where I gaffed the fish. I gaffed it a little behind the gill, and see, it's there's a hole.
Almost.
This bruise came out one side. Yeah, it's a bruise. I guess that was what it would be. So I'm just preparing for grilled tuna tonight. I'm wondering if I should cut this in half.
Yeah.
So we can roast. So let's do that. So how many of these can you eat, Jewel?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Let's do 3. Okay.
3 what?
3 that size.
I can't eat a whole one that size.
Well, we can snack on it afterwards. I know I can easily eat it.
Anchor alarm. The wind was so strong it actually snapped our hanging solar lantern right off of the back railing. Michael saw it floating away and dove in to retrieve it. Right after this, one of our extra bow anchors broke loose, and we began drifting closer to the shoreline.
Get ready to put the boat in gear, okay?
Okay.
Not yet, not yet.
Okay.
So what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pull in the other anchor here.
Yeah.
Because we're probably rubbing against it. So I'm gonna go up in the bow and you leave so you can hear me, okay?
Okay. scary.
Our rockness saved us. Thank God. But we spun it. It was 180 degrees.
Yeah.
And the wind just went from 0 to 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And our Danforth broke loose. So it shows you it's not suitable for these kind of conditions. It's fine for in light conditions, but just shows you the importance of a really good anchor.
Oh my God.
So we're good. We're really close to the rocks.
Yeah, we're too
Yeah,
close.
but our anchors are, well, our motor's in the water. And is the engine running right now?
I think it is, yeah.
You can turn it off.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have to sit here and just watch this until it dies off a bit, and then we're gonna have to reset. We got a bit of a mess up front.
Now we only have one anchor out. And pumping out the dinghy again.
This is the third time today. Unbelievable.
Well, that's the end of a very challenging day, and there's still going to be some chaos overnight. The anchor's been reset a few times, and we're just hoping that this ends soon. The weather forecast has not been exactly correct. It keeps changing, so yeah, we'll just hope that we can get some sleep tonight. Aside from the electric light show that was pulsing overhead for hours, it was a relatively calm night. The following day, we decided to head out for a little dinghy ride. After 2 days of being cooped up on the boat, we were dying to get out and explore the outlying islands. And after consulting the weather predictions, we decided to head north and anchor up at another cove for a change of scenes. Join us next week as we head a little further north and enjoy more exploring on land and underwater. Thanks for watching. Leave us a comment. We get such a kick out of your observations and encouragement.